February 1959, deep inside the frozen Ural Mountains of Soviet Russia, 9 experienced hikers vanished. Weeks later, rescuers discovered their abandoned tent on a snowy mountain slope, but something was horribly wrong. The tent had been sliced open from the inside, and the hikers had fled into the deadly cold barefoot. The group was led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov, an experienced university student and survival expert. The hikers were strong, trained, and familiar with harsh winter conditions. Their goal was to complete a difficult expedition across the mountains and return home safely. But after several days with no communication, search teams were sent into the wilderness. Nobody expected what they were about to find. The rescue team discovered the hikers' tent half buried beneath the snow. Inside were their boots, heavy jackets, food, cameras, and personal belongings. It looked as if the group had suddenly panicked and escaped within seconds, and investigators found footprints leading away from the tent. Some hikers wore only socks, some were barefoot. In temperatures below -30 degrees Celsius, survival outside was nearly impossible. The first 2 bodies were found near a forest beside the remains of a small fire. Their hands were badly burned, as if they desperately tried to stay warm. 3 more bodies were later discovered between the forest and the tent. It looked like they had tried to crawl back. Months later, the final 4 bodies were found beneath deep snow in a nearby ravine. Their injuries terrified investigators. One hiker had a crushed skull, another had broken ribs so severe that doctors compared the force to a car crash. Yet, strangely, there were almost no external wounds. One woman was missing her tongue. The Soviet government secretly investigated the case. Some believed an avalanche caused the hikers to flee. Others suspected military experiments or secret Soviet weapons tests. Strange orange lights were reportedly seen in the sky around the same time. Investigators also discovered traces of radiation on some of the hikers' clothing. Rumors of creatures, secret agents, and paranormal forces quickly spread across the Soviet Union. In the end, Soviet authorities closed the case with a chilling explanation: an unknown compelling force. More than 60 years later, nobody truly knows what happened on that frozen mountain, and the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most terrifying unsolved mysteries in history.